Okay, I saw a couple videos when researching this and got some good information, but I figured I would share my experience as well. I've got some one unique maybe aspect that some folks are looking at or worried about maybe. Anyway, I had a knee replacement of my right knee, total knee replacement. Went in, the surgery was about an hour and a half. Everything went really, really well. This is day 2, and I'm still experiencing not a lot of pain, not a ton of pain. I'll get into that a little bit more later, but the nerve block is definitely still working because I can feel the bottom part of my knee, and it's still numb. So what they do is they give you a spinal, or they did for me, they gave me a spinal, and they gave me just some propofol, knocked me out. Much easier to wake up from that. Recovery wasn't bad in the recovery. And then the spinal wore off pretty quick. I could move all my legs. I could move them before I left. Did the PT. They'll make you do PT before you leave. That's not a problem. Just use your walker. You can put weight on your knee. You can trust it. Just watch it one to buckle backwards. Maybe that was just my experience, but I've only had it buckle backwards one time, just a little bit. Actually, just a little bit ago when I was getting in the shower for the first time. Anyway, so what they did, they gave me the nerve block, and then they give you oxycodone, and they give you blood thinners, or they did me. They told me to take Tylenol. They gave me a whole host of stuff. They gave me Celebrex for inflammation. They gave me muscle relaxers. And the interesting, kind of unique part for me is I also take Klonopin or clonazepam, which is a benzodiazapine, which if you research on the internet, you'll see nothing but nightmare stories, and it's all doom and gloom like everything else. If you mix Klonopin with anything else, you'll stop sleeping, or you'll stop breathing in your sleep and die. So if anyone's out there and taking Klonopin, you can do it. I've been doing it. You just have to space them out and be responsible. So I take a Klonopin. I take 1 milligram 2 times a day, and all I got to do is space that out. So I'll take a Klonopin or a hydrocodone, and I take the hydrocodone with the muscle relaxer. The muscle relaxer is twice a day. My Klonopin's twice a day. I'll take a Klonopin and a muscle relaxer at the same time. They say that those don't mix well together, but all it does is just make you more tired. I should also qualify that I've been on Klonopin for about 4 or 5 years, so my body's really, really used to it. So I guess it's just for me. Other people might have a different experience. But don't be afraid of the Klonopin mixed with the muscle relaxers or hydrocodone, because you can take them together safely if you do it responsibly under doctor's orders. Just don't abuse it, and of course don't mix alcohol with any of that stuff. You shouldn't do that anyway. So I'm taking those spaced out, like I said. Just keep doing that, and it really does keep the pain and everything at bay. I only take the hydrocodone when I really need it, so I'm really only using it like twice a day. Other than that, I use I'm doing the 1,000 milligram Tylenol. Like I said, the nerve block is still much in effect, at least on the bottom part of my knee. So we're going to wait and see how that goes. I'll let you know. I'll update when that wears off. What you will notice, though, is a lot of people are going to say, muscle relaxers, what the hell are muscle relaxers for? Well, nobody told me in any of the videos I saw is your thigh muscle is just tight as all get out. It's like you did the worst workout of your life, and that son of a bitch is about as tight as it gets. So you're going to want those muscle relaxers. In fact, that's the majority of my pain right now is the tight muscle. The muscle is so tight that it's painful. Not unbearable. I can still move my knee the way I need to, the little exercises you do, the heel lifts. I can lift my leg up. Sleeping is going to be tough. I suggest you get a wedge pillow. And they say keep your knee straight, and that's truly important. You're going to want to keep your knee straight as much as you can. But don't be afraid to give it a little relief. Everybody acts like you have to keep it straight no matter what. Well, if they wanted that, I guess they'd put you in a brace. But I bet my knee to sleep because it's more comfortable. It's going to be a challenge. But then I took a painkiller 2 hours after a Klonopin today, a clonazepam, and I slept like a baby. I didn't die. Obviously, I'm still here. So I did that. Another thing that I would suggest you get, one of these circulating ice machines. Mine's just an active ice. It was like $100 and some bucks. But you put frozen water bottles in there. You can see the pump at the bottom there and the return. Get one of these, and every time you're sitting down, just put ice on that son of a gun. Even if you can't elevate it, put ice on it, just leave it. I slept in it last night. I think that's making the difference. I don't know if you can see. I can post some pictures below, but I'm a large guy anyway. That's my normal knee. That's my left knee. That's my right knee. So there's a little bit of swelling, but I don't think it's out of control. I've had much worse swelling with other surgeries, and I think that's really due to that ice machine and the Celebrex. Take the Celebrex. I researched it. I think they said ibuprofen and Celebrex, there's really a nominal difference according to people. So if you'd rather take ibuprofen, I think you probably could, but you're going to take it every 4 hours, whereas Celebrex is once a day, and it does work for me. Other people maybe not. Trying to think of what else. The main thing is, if you're on benzodiazepines, that's why I wanted to share my story, because I was petrified. Obviously, you're on it. Everybody's on it for different reasons. I'm on it for anxiety. It works for me, and I'm one of the few people that can take it long term. But it does work for me, and I was nervous as all get out because every horror story you read on the internet is a horror story. You can take them. Just be responsible. I found out firsthand. I'm on Klonopin right now, and I'm about to take another pain pill as soon as I get off here. And I'm only taking the pain pills now to prepare for this nerve block to wear off. I don't want to be caught with my pants down when the nerve block wears off and have the pain so bad that I got to play catch up. After the nerve block wears off, I'm going to see if I need anything more than the 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol and the Celebrex every day. As far as walking, be confident in walking. Use your walker. Be smart. Don't rush, but be confident. You can put weight on that knee. I've been doing, every hour I do about 5 minutes of walking around my house. Hardwood floors, I just do a walk around this. Call it the blue square. You just do a walk around it. And I do about 5 laps. And I've got timer set on my phone to help me remember when to take all these pills. They take you a ton of pills. Take the laxatives. Take them all. Just space them out. Don't combine too many at once. And if you can, have someone to help you, obviously. But if you don't have anyone to help you, all these smartphones, they have timers on them with your alarm clock. Just set your timers and you can name your timers. So I have one for 12 hours for a couple of different pills. I have some for 4 hours for my oxycodone if I need it, just reminders. And then I keep a log of what I took, when I took it, just so I can be aware. And then I have a lot of help, so I'm very, very blessed. But if you're doing it on your own, you can. But man, if you can get some help, do, for sure. I think that's all for now. Hit me up with any questions if you have any. I'll do my best to check in on these and answer any questions that I can. And I wish you the best, and I wish you well, and I will check in on day 3. Real therapy doesn't start till Monday, so we'll see how that goes. Good luck to you guys. Don't be afraid. It's going to be a good thing.